I am also now single with this hairdo, so we'll see how that goes. Looking for dick while looking like a dick. Let's see how it goes. And I mentioned I'm 50. Yeah, so add that to the trifecta. Fat, bald, and 50 is supposed to be a man's Tinder profile, not mine. Yeah, I am 50, and that changes things when you date, too, at that age, because, 5 years ago when I was single, I would have come across a Tinder profile that said, I want to worship your feet and call you my queen. I would have been like, what a little bitch. 50-year-old me is like, oh, mama could use a foot slave. Mama's feet are tired. It changes things. Also, 50 is a weird place to be, and I don't know if anybody else is on that cusp, but now you have a real fear of dying while masturbating. Like, that's a real fear now, especially when you do comedy as a hobby and sometimes you get paid in chicken strips. That's a legit fear. My biggest fear, though, is because, the truth comes out. Like, they call your family in to clean up that shit. They don't do it for you, Your family goes, yeah, I knew she was into that. Figured, and then your dildo's in the police report. That's how that goes at that age. I am looking kind of forward to dating, though, for some things that, like, the last time I was single, they were doing those wine and paint night things, and I didn't get a chance to do that, I was like, that sounds fun. And now they got the smoke and paint nights. Like, that sounds fun. Probably a lot safer than Oxycontin and axe throwing. It's a lot safer combination. Yeah. But the last relationship I was in was an open relationship. So that was interesting. That was my first. I prepared. I studied. I read the books, Ethical Slut. Read that one. I got that new bestseller, How to Be Polyamorous by Sharon Dix. It's on that New York best time seller. That's that one. Yeah. I went out with a guy one time that had a Star Wars fetish. That was new for me, too. And I'm not kink shaming. Get it. But, a girl can only hear, you want to see my Wookiee so many times. Like, it gets old. Plus, he had this, like, weird thing where he didn't want me to call him daddy. It was father. Phone sex was just a lot of... That gets old. But the real, for me was he had this weird thing about wanting to watch me and my brother kiss. Yeah. That's a deep fan joke. There you go. Yeah. That's a deep fan joke. But, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to meet anybody, though, because I don't leave the house, I stay at home and watch serial killer documentaries. That's what, every single woman does, right? Serial killer documentaries. Yes. Thank you. And men are fascinated by that. They're like, why do women love this? I will tell you why. Because they chase their dreams and finish what they started. That is an alpha male right there. That's an alpha male, right? So I don't know if I'm going to meet anybody because right now all I got is prolonged eye contact with the Amazon delivery guy. Just watching that app, waiting for the notification till he's close enough and then accidentally open the door in lingerie. Do you want to come in for some tap water? That's all I got. Or I figured I could do the SPCA does, and maybe I'll just play some Sarah McLachlan on my balcony and lure them in, If it works for three-legged, one-eyed chihuahuas, it might work for me. I also have a little placard on my door that says, "Hi, my name is Dana. I am affectionate, plays well with others, but can be aggressive over food." That's what my placard would say. And then if we got married and it worked out, instead of our wedding invitation saying, today I married my best friend, it'll say, who rescued who? Right? At this age.